Yes, my people, like I promised you, I am back with my last and final video for the night. I purposely waited so that you that is watching me right now, when it's time for you to go to bed, this should be your last video. I'll try as much as can these days to come at the right time for you, so I will not be missing out on some of these videos, because some of these informations are very important, very vital. They are things that can make you relax in the evening. You are in Africa, you have finished taking your dinner, you are preparing to go to bed. Some news can give you a sound sleep, and that is my duty. I have become like your doctor to bring you news, good news that will give you a sound sleep. Tonight, first of all, let me start with Chelsea. I have other news, but let me start with Chelsea. On a brighter note, it's been said by all statistics that Chelsea had the best midfield in and around Europe in this season. All things being equal, our midfield looks like the best midfield. Enzo Fernandez, Romeo Lavia, and Casado makes the best solid midfield all this season. Why am I saying this? There has been a statistics that came out, okay, proving that Enzo Fernandez alone topped the list in the best midfielders in the world. Listen to me carefully. Enzo Fernandez has the most final third entries in all of Europe's top 7 leagues. All of Europe's top 7 leagues. That comprises the EPL, La Liga, the Ligue 1. Just name them, the top 7 European leagues. Enzo Fernandez. Yes. Enzo Fernandez of who? Of where? Chelsea. Has the most final third entries in all Europe's top 7 leagues. The stats are there on your screen, as you can see it. My dear friend, let me not forget, subscribe to the channel, like the video, put on that notification bell so that you'll be updated in any subsequent news bulletin. Yes, on that notification bell for me, please. And please remember what I said earlier on, that button, that join button, click on that join button. Be part of the group, be part of the people that own the channel. Click on that join button on the top right side of your screen. Once you click on it, you have 3 categories to choose from. It depends on what you can afford to contribute as a monthly contribution. Click on it, select one, and be part of what we are going to be doing in private. Exclusives will be coming up there. Exclusive news. Some of you will have the opportunity, to interact with us on live shows, to be, contributors on live shows. It could be a Zoom that will be broadcast live on this YouTube channel. Especially, it all has grade. It depends on where you want to fit in. Okay? The highest grade also has their own positions. So it depends on what you can afford and where you want to fit in. Be part of this. It's a way of supporting your brother. Come on. And if you have not yet commented, I want to hear from you. Send me your comment. Let me know what you think. Tonight, I am here because of you. I'm not yet sleeping. I want to give you every news. So like I said, Enzo Fernandez has the most final third entries in all of Europe's top 7 leagues. The stats are what you are seeing on your screen out there. Former Dynamo Kiev assistant Diogo Longo. Modric is a big danger, an extraordinary player. We know how much money he went to Chelsea for. Tonight, many who didn't know who he was before will have the chance to get to know him better or change their mind. Yes, he's saying that Modric tonight's game, they have a game at hand to play before you come back to Chelsea tomorrow. Said to the game that is going to come on, people will begin to recognize Modric. Those who don't know him before, it is time, because he has seen him train the past few days, and he knows what he's capable of doing. Chelsea didn't spend that much money to buy him, to waste him. No, we are not going to treat Modric like how we treated Mohamed Salah or Kevin De Bruyne, no, or Cuadrado. No. Modric is going to be a different case. That has been our encouragement. We want to make sure that this time around we correct our wrongs. A player like Modric, we will have to be patient for him. And I know Modric will come good. Modric will come good in Chelsea. Yes. All right, we move on. Bayern's Will Hoyner confirms club open to releasing Julian Nagelsmann to the DFB for German national team job. Now, you know that the German national team, German FA, they relieved the current coach of his position. Yes, after losing to Japan 4-1, they relieved him of his current position. So they are in the search of a new coach. And so Bayern's Uli Honor confirmed club open to releasing Julian Nagelsmann to the DFB, that's the German Football Federation, for the national team job. Deal would certainly not fall through because of FC Bayern. The deal will not collapse, not because of FC Bayern. They will definitely support if they have to let him go because of the nation Germany. That is what he's saying. That is what he's saying. If they want him, if they want Julian Nagelsmann, Bayern Munich is ready to support fully. They are ready to let him go, to support him fully in that regard. Now, Chelsea accepted a resubmitted bid of 25 million, rising to around 30 million pounds on deadline day for Trevor Chaloba from Nottingham Forest. However, Chaloba didn't want to join. No conversations over his playing time have taken place since. There has been a news that Chelsea want to freeze Chaloba from the squad. They want to put a freeze cap on him. Now, Fabrizio is reporting tonight. Matt Law. Matt Law is reporting that Chelsea have not discussed anything like playing time with the player until this moment. So it leaves in doubt the earlier news that we heard that Chelsea want to freeze him out. Since there has not been any discussion regarding his playing time, whether he's going to be playing, he's going to be first team or not, since the season, since the transfer market is over, there has not been any discussion whatsoever before the international break. So the news that was going around or circulating that Chelsea plan to freeze the player out of the squad, that is not part of the first team. Yeah, we understand the coach might not have plans for him. There's a difference between the coach having plans for him now and the player being frozen out of the squad. Being frozen out of the squad means that even if there's a need for a player of his caliber, the coach cannot call him back. But if it is that the coach is just not interested in him right now, or the squad, there's no position for him right now to play in, and he's deemed surplus according to the coach, anything can happen. He can be called back into the squad. But if being frozen out simply means that you have no role to play in the team until he's sold out. And most of the time when you are being frozen out, it means that you have done something that warrants to be frozen out. Maybe misconduct in the club or something that warrants you to be frozen out of the squad. In this case, Chaloba has not done anything wrong. Chaloba was supposed to go to Bayern. Chelsea outpriced him. Chelsea priced him at 50 million. Bayern could not afford 50 million. Now, when the time came, when Chelsea now realized that the season was running out, the transfer market was running out, they now offered him 25 million pounds to Nottingham Forest, and the player said no. From Chelsea, I cannot go down to Nottingham Forest right now. Looking at my age, I cannot go down to Nottingham Forest. My preference would have been to go to Bayern, if not to stay in Chelsea, then to go to Bayern. But the price tag people placed on me made it impossible for Bayern to acquire my services. So with Nottingham, I am not going there. That was the disagreement. So in this case, both parties, both the club and the player, were wrong. Both the club and the player. You are my employee. You employed me. I saw the club, the status of the club before I joined. Probably there was a higher club that was bidding for me. But I saw your status. I feel like this is where I want to be. You cannot now, bring me low to Nottingham Forest. Okay, allow me to go to Bayern Munich. He was ready to go to Bayern Munich. But the club, Chelsea, priced him higher than 50 million pounds for Chaloba. 50 million, that's ridiculous. Now, the news of him being frozen out of the squad doesn't make sense. If this is how we're going to be treating players, I think a time is going to come that no player will be interested in coming to Chelsea. Marco Cucurella and El Matson could also be excluded from the Chelsea squad for upcoming fixtures. Ian didn't accept a move to Burnley, and Cucurella was difficult to move on. What's going on here? What is it that is going on here with all this? Listen to this. Marc Cucurella and Ian Maatsen could be excluded from the Chelsea squad for the upcoming fixtures. I think Chelsea now wants to waste, some talent. We want to waste this talent or what? What has Maatsen also got to do here? I thought Maatsen was supposed to be part of the squad. And Maatsen, I thought he was supposed to be part of the squad so far. So what happened that his name now, I can understand Cucurella's issue. I can understand that clearly. But what is Maatsen also doing here? That will be excluded from the squad, from the Chelsea squad for upcoming fixtures. Not one fixture, upcoming fixtures. It's just like Chaloba, they said they want to freeze out. This one to be excluded but not frozen out. Oh, come on, Chelsea. What are we talking about here? Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's be careful, honestly. Chelsea squad is far from what most supporters would expect to see in the wake of seeing around £1 billion, that's $1.25 billion, committed on transfer fees in a little more than 12 months. This might be the most expensive array of football talent ever assembled. But it is not built to win at the highest level right now. Why? And it does not look particularly complete. And we now choose to waste other talents. Listen to my statement here. Chelsea's squad is far from what most supporters or fans would expect to see in the wake of seeing around £1 billion, that is $1.25 billion, committed on transfer fees in a little more than 12 months, in a little more than 12 months. This might be the most expensive array of football talent ever assembled. But it is not built to win at the highest level right now and does not look particularly complete. So what is wrong with us? We need to, let me hear from you in that comment section. What is wrong with the football club, the Chelsea football club that we love most? I am saying this because tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow, most of the players will be coming back. Today is Tuesday. As they are finishing their last games, some will be flying down straight away. By tomorrow, we should have complete squad. By tomorrow evening, the squad should be ready. Thursday, full training. Friday, full training. Saturday, warm training, or how will I put it, before Sunday game. Just imagine, now we are freezing some players out. Some are going to be excluded from the squad for the fixtures ahead. £1 billion squad, $1.25 billion squad. Yet it looks like we are still far from being complete. My dear friend, I want to hear from you in that comment section. What do you think? Let me know from you. And as you sleep, by the time you are waking up, you receive my notification bell. Just make sure you on that notification bell before you go to bed. So that as you sleep and you wake up tomorrow morning, you see it there and you watch the next updates. Thank you. Shalom and peace.